This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Let's get right into your top local stories on this Friday. We are looking at the aftermath of a fire that shut down Montgomery-Gibbs Airport right here in Kearny Mesa. That fire started around 3:45 this morning. Fortunately, San Diego fire crews were able to knock it down before it got out of control. 2 hangars were heavily damaged. No planes were inside, but 1 vehicle was destroyed. That fire happened on the southwest side of the airport, right across from the 4-Point Sheraton. NBC7's Audra Stafford was there as the first reporter on the scene and has the latest on the investigation.
Planes are once again taking off and landing here at Montgomery Field. When firefighters first got here this morning, they actually shut down the airport and staged crews on the runway because this fire had the potential to be pretty big. The call came in early this morning.
They thought that it was a tree that was on fire.
But when firefighters got to the airport, they quickly realized it was much more.
There was heavy smoke and fire showing from 2 of the hangars.
Getting in was a challenge.
Thankfully, there's a security guard that was paying attention, was able to let the crews in, open up both the gates.
The metal hangars also made things more challenging, as did the 2 11,000-gallon fuel tanks sitting nearby,
which are highly flammable. So that was absolutely something that crews were paying attention to.
Fortunately, they were able to keep the fire from spreading, and within about 45 minutes, it was out. Hours later, crews were still at the scene, assessing the damage and trying to figure out exactly how and where the fire started.
When we got here, the access point, the front part of the hangar, the fire was in the rear of the hangar. So we don't know if the grass brought the fire to the hangar or the hangar started a grass fire.
Either way, this fire could have been much worse. A county hazmat team was called in to safely dispose of some lithium-ion batteries that were burned in the fire, but the fire department says it's too soon to tell if they actually started the fire. The cause is under investigation. From Montgomery Field in Kearny Mesa, I'm Audra Stafford, NBC7.
This week alone was a stark reminder that we are in peak fire season. There were several brush fires across the county, and with the 4th of July weekend less than a month away, firefighters can't stress the message enough.
Fireworks are illegal in San Diego County, and we are urging our public not to buy fireworks and bring them across the county line and then set them off here. We have really dry conditions all throughout the county, and a lot of our fuel beds are susceptible to any spark to start a fire. I think November fire is a great example of how easily a spark can start a huge fire, and this is going to devastate our community.
The North County Fire Protection District says illegal fireworks are one of the top causes of summer fires and injuries. They're asking people to go to public fireworks displays instead of buying illegal fireworks on their own. San Diego County educators, board members, and students say Governor Newsom owes San Diego County schools $300 million. The group says Newsom should release an additional $3.9 billion available for California schools. They say withholding funding creates instability. But Newsom argues the proposed budget of $1.7 billion is actually a huge increase because it includes millions of dollars for special ed, a large block grant, and an increased cost of living adjustment. All right, meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us now with a look at your Friday forecast. Hi, Sheena.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon, it's going to be unseasonably warm, a little warmer than yesterday, also feeling humid. If you're at the beaches, mid-70s later today, wave heights 2 to 5 feet, still dangerous rip currents. Always make sure you're near a lifeguard tower. If you're in the coastal communities away from the beaches, we're going to be closer to 80 and then closer to 90 degrees inland. Mountains near 90, deserts near 110 degrees. Here's your weekend. The weekend still unseasonably warm, still feeling humid. Upper 70s at the coast, mid 80s inland. Your 10-day forecast coming up.
All right, thank you. Thieves hit Old Town business in recent and repeated burglaries, why owners say they're victims of a much bigger theft ring. And you may be thinking about heading to the beach this weekend, but lifeguards are warning of some really dangerous conditions like rip currents. What you need to know is to stay safe. Stay with us.
We are rolling. Your left, I'm sorry.
Let's do this.
Where do you get your information from? Well, definitely start with the local news.
The reason why I love listening to local news like NBC, they give the facts.
California families could feel
They have a genuine interest, first as people and second as a news team.
Because this is their community too.
Sometimes the news isn't always fun. Bringing it to us every day in good and bad times is something that we rely on.
Nice to have you with us.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Welcome back. Today, a former principal of Albert Einstein Academies in Golden Hill announced she has filed a wrongful termination lawsuit alleging whistleblower retaliation. Margareta Boders alleges she was terminated last year after refusing to participate in activities she believed violated California law by interfering with teachers' rights to organize. Bowders dedicated more than 22 years to the charter school and served as principal for approximately 12 years. The school superintendent has previously said this is a confidential personnel matter and the district is unable to provide additional details. We will bring you an update on this story coming up on NBC7 News at 4. Small business owners in Old Town believe organized crime groups are behind a string of burglaries there. Surveillance video at the Old Town Market on Twig Street shows several burglars jumping a fence and then coming out with what appears to be bags and other merchandise. The owner of Amore Leather tells us thieves recently cut through her store tarps with knives to get to the bags, and that wasn't the first time. They were hit back in March when nearly $2,000 worth of products were stolen, and then this Saturday the store lost around $3,500 in leather goods.
I've been here for 22 years, and this is the year they affect me the most because the economy, and I'm not sure if that's the reason why people are coming and doing these things, but for me to be a small business, every little thing that they steal from me affects me.
The owner says the thieves are sophisticated and hopes San Diego police respond faster to their reports. San Diego lifeguards say they have rescued at least 270 people from the water since Sunday as strong swells and high surf have dominated our coastline. Most of those calls came from Windansea Beach. Lifeguards say it's not just about size, but about the strong rip currents and knowing when not to go in, especially for people who don't spend much time in the ocean.
Crazy, like just lots of water moving, like kind of hard to paddle out, like got to be a little bit more aware. I'm also a super beginner.
San Diego Fire Rescue says if you're not experienced, stay out of the water or at least check with lifeguards before you go in. And if you're looking for something to do this weekend, the San Diego Fair is now underway. Gates open at 11 each day. We have all the details you need to know, including where to park, ticket prices, and all the live performances on our website. Just go to NBC7.com. We'll have a look at your Friday and weekend weather forecast right after this.
On January 22nd, I got a phone call from my daughter.
Rolling.
All right. She said, Mom, the water's already waist high. And we were all scrambling.
There's been 2 wildfires that have come through. We were able to watch NBC7, and we knew that as long as they were there, we were going to be okay.
We're going to be here. We're going to keep an eye on things.
Because of you guys, they acted.
This is the source of all of this neighborhood's problems.
Everything can be so unpredictable, and we rely on this coverage.
And that's a tornado warning.
Hi there, I'm NBC7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. Yesterday was warm and humid. Today's also going to be warm and humid, but maybe just a little bit warmer than yesterday. So for the inland valleys, near 90. For the coast, upper 70s to near 80. Mountains will be near 90. Deserts near 110. It's still going to feel humid today, too, and this is also going to be the case across the weekend. Humidity will stay up with some tropical moisture around the southwest. Upper 70s at the coast, mid 80s inland. We're going to cool down, though, by the end of next week.
Thank you very much. Check out these cuties, a special arrival at the San Diego Zoo. They're 2 new binturong babies. They've just been born there. The bentlets, as they're called, are the first to be born at the zoo since the year 2000. They were born to first-time parents, Nettle and Garrett. They say the family is still bonding behind the scenes, but you may soon be able to spot them during some upgraded experiences at the zoo. More coverage you count on at NBC7.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.